Audio Jungle.
Jonathan Logan, Marin City Community Services District, and I am the general manager. The park existed for many years, and it was named after Rocky Graham in the 1970s, late 1970s, after his untimely death. But over the years, it fell into disrepair, and so all of the amenities were taken out. Fast forward to about 2007, I received a petition with about 200 names on it from some youth here in the community that were working on a youth advocacy project. And the petition simply said, would you like to see a public park in the community? And so when they brought that petition to me, I took it to my board members and I said, let's try to do something at Rocky Graham Park. We were doing a walkthrough project totally not even connected to Rocky Graham Park, and a member of the TPL staff was on that walk, and I started to explain that we had this vision of redeveloping this park. The TPL staffer, Brendan at the time, he said, I want to connect you with someone in our office that works on these types of projects. And one thing led to another. The rest is history.
Audio Jungle.
One of the things that we lacked here in this community was a public space outdoor that could accommodate performances and things like graduations and even town hall meetings. And so we knew that we wanted a place for public activities to happen outdoors, and that was really what gave birth to this idea of having an amphitheater. The mural was a way for us to really capture the history of the past in a very creative way. Nancy Peach, who designed the mural, she was selected through a very public and community process. She worked with a group of local artists as well as some community youth to design the mural that we have today.
My name's Nancy Peach, and I'm designing the historical mural for Rocky Graham Park. It's giving back to the community, first of all, by being beautiful. It's adorning a 50-foot by 8-foot wall, which is on the top of Rocky Graham Park. And not only that, it tells the rich history of what happened here with the shipbuilding days. And, a lot of the children have grown up here and they don't know the history. So this is a really wonderful way to celebrate the history of Marin City over the past, since the Miwok Indians. When I did my proposal, I said that I would not present any designs until I met with the community to find out what they wanted to have in the mural. Just all of those meetings that we had with the community involvement, they've lived here for years, a lot longer than I have even. So it was very important to get the community to be involved. It's important for the children to learn the history of Marin City and actually paint on the mural, because I think it also helps with graffiti, because the kids take ownership in it and pride. One of the things I always want to teach kids is that you can affect change with your art. You can be professional, you can take it seriously, and it can be your life. I'm truly honored that they chose me to do this project.
Audio Jungle.
So the pot of money that TPL brought to our attention, and we were aware of it, I'm not sure if we were going to go after it, but it was Prop 84, and it was a statewide bond measure that provided funds for parks here in California. And so after reviewing the criteria for receiving the grant, one of the things that we knew we needed to do was have a really robust community input and community engagement. So we worked with a local landscape architect here, John Long from the community, as well as landscape architect from TPL, just started designing what the park could potentially look like. And community members further refined the plan, and they ultimately voted on 2 different concepts. Those 2 concepts were then merged into one and included in a grant application to the state. A couple months later, we got notification that our park was selected.
Audio Jungle.
Our long-term goal for the park is to really create a vibrant space where the community can come together. We have a very diverse community. With that diversity, we will have to make sure that everyone feels included. And so we see the park as being a destination for doing programs and activities that really celebrate the diversity, and it allows everyone to feel included in the Marin City community, and they feel valued and they feel like they have a stake in what happens here in the community. Another long-term goal is to do culturally relevant programs that have an impact on one's health. So we have a great program that we plan to kick off, and it's a park prescriptions program. And instead of prescribing medication all the time, we want them to often prescribe 2 or 3 walks in the park a week to combat diabetes and to combat hypertension. And so we see that program being a great partnership between the clinic, the CSD, who will run programs, and then the park as just a natural environment that we have here.